Hi everyone, this is Nicole Santos with Cause We Love to Scrap, and today I am doing a layout with these inks, which is two Close to My Heart inks and one Distress Oxide ink. So I have already prepped my cardstock with clear gesso, and now I'm just going to rub these inks into the paper. And then after I do that, I'm going to get a little spritz bottle of water and I'm just going to spritz it all up. So you can see here, I'm using my little spritzer and I am just spraying and loading this down with water. You can kind of see it gets blurry right away. And then, I just want to move that water around. This would not work so well. It probably wouldn't work at all if my paper didn't have gesso on it. The inks would have just went right into the paper already. I decide I'm gonna get my watercolor brush and just move this water around so that I can kind of get rid of those edges that you see on the edge of where I have my stamps, and for some reason it's that like a royally blue that really keeps its edge more than any of the other two. So here I'm just going to be continuing to do that. So then I again am going to just move this paper around, see if I can get some of that color to flow in different areas and not look so stark. So now I'm going to come in with some distress spray. I'm just going to spray it and then dab it up. Put that in a couple areas, and then I'm going to use my another like a shimmery spray. I think it's by Heidi Swapp. It's in mint. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple of those all over the place, just to add some more color. And here I'm using water again, so I'm going to go ahead and spread that color around so it's not so concentrated. And it just flows so easily with that gesso. So here I am going to start adding some Lindy's magical powders on top of this page, and I'm going to do it with a little brush because I don't want a lot. I just want to sprinkle some on. And as you can see, right when I start to sprinkle, that stuff just comes right out and alive in the water. So after I'm done sprinkling here, I'm going to go ahead and get back my spritzer and wet it all up again. And let's see how that's going to look. So as you see, the water starts running, all those colors start moving around. This one area has a lot of Lindy's on it, and you can see that a little of Lindy's goes a long way. So that's why I kind of wanted to be careful with it. I go ahead and grab some paper and dab it up a bit so that it's not so overwhelming with all the other colors. So this is what my paper is looking like. I'm gonna stop here. I could always do more, but I'm just gonna stop there. I let it dry. And now I'm going to set up my page with this like a wavy stencil I got in my Creative Cuts kit. And I just wanted to see where my pictures were gonna go so that I can go ahead and put some modeling paste on here. The modeling paste that I got is from my Not Just for Boys kit. It's Heidi Swap as well. No, sorry, it's Vicky Bouton. So here I'm just gonna go ahead and put some in some random areas where I know it's gonna be seen. And I'm just gonna start smearing it all over the place. So I go ahead and set that aside to dry, and just to let you know that Vicky Bouton modeling paste takes a very long time to dry compared to some other texture type stuff that I have. So I like to make it dry, let it dry overnight so that it's very, very dry. Now, after I set that aside, I go ahead and matte my pictures with this black cardstock. Pictures are all matted now, and so I'm going to bring back my layout, my background. And again, I really love how it turned out, and I'm gonna start placing stuff to see where everything goes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put it down. I'm going to use some wet adhesive because I feel like my Tombow tape runner is not gonna adhere to all this texture. So I'm gonna use some wet adhesive to put this stuff down. Oh, I lied. I'm going to use my Tombow and some wet adhesive. So I got double the adhesive going on the back of these guys. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and put these down. So here is where all the fun begins in the page, of course, is embellishments. So first thing I'm going to reach for is this little pack of sequins. I added that onto my Not Just for Boys kit for August. It has some blues and whites that I'm going to go ahead and put in here. Sorry about my head being in the way, but you know, I got to see where it's going to go. So as you can see, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put these yet, except for I do know I'm going to put them right there. And then again, I'm going to add 3 little sections of different kinds of sequins. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of these sequins super fast. When I say scrapbooking is my superpower, I mean it. So here I'm adding all these sequins, and then I also grabbed these wooden and blue little bauble things that I got from Not Just for Boys Kit Club. I thought they went really well. I know that I'm going to put some twine in there, but I put that aside for later. So I'm going to go ahead and stick all this stuff down with my liquid glass from Close to My Heart. And that doesn't go, I mean, it does go really fast, so I have it on fast forward, but it is a time-consuming process, but you all know you got to do what you got to do. Finishing that. So here's what my layout looks like with sequins. And now I'm going to add this cute little otter sticker that I got when we were in Arizona. That's where these otters are from, Arizona. They were in a very playful mood that day, so it was really, really fun to watch them. Sometimes in Phoenix, they're always sleeping, so it was nice to see them out and about and playing. So I'm just going to use that up there. And let's see. Oh, I got a drink, gotta hydrate. So now let's see what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so looks like I'm gonna go ahead and grab this twine and start playing with it. At first I think, okay, well, I'm gonna put it at the top. And then after I get it up there, I decide, no, that's not where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna move it down to the bottom part, well, at least below my 4x6 picture. And then I'm just going to make some, some little circles in it and put it under my pictures. And then I decide I'm going to go ahead and glue this down with my liquid glass again. It's truly like liquid glass, so once it dries, it's not moving anywhere. I do like to maybe count to 30 sometimes. That's what I'm doing here when I'm gluing stuff down, just so that I know, okay, it's stuck there now and I don't have to worry about it really coming up. So I'm just going to go ahead and play with that and glue it down. So now I'm going to work on my title. Otters are one of my favorite animals besides cats. So cats and otters are my favorite, probably because they're both so playful. So right at the top of my 4x6, I'm gonna write these guys are, and I didn't think I could fit the my over the top of that too. So I wind up writing the my underneath my picture here. Let's wait till I catch up. So I do put it right there. I decide that looks just horrible, so I'm going to go ahead and move them to the edge of my picture, and it works out perfectly. So these guys are my. Also, I got both of these alphas in my Not Just for Boys Kit Club kit. They went perfectly. I had the dark blue mini letters, and then I have these light blue pink fresh letters that came in my kit. So I'm going to write, these guys are my favorite in this light blue letters here. I'm going to go ahead and put that below, obviously. So that is done very quickly, as you could see. Now I'm going to grab some photo corners, which also came in my kit, my Not Just for Boys kit. I'm going to grab some dark blue ones, and I'm going to put those in 2 places, as you can see. Then, let's see here. What else? As you can see, I'm thinking. I decide that I need some kind of wording on there, so I choose this one, which I can't see what it is. And I put that down there at the bottom. And then I decide that there's no other ones that I want to use. So moving on from those, what else do I want to do? I grabbed some of these little quart carts from Close to My Heart, which I've had for a long time. They seem to go perfectly in my little sequins bunch. After I put those down, I think I decide I need a little bow. That's also from Close to My Heart, which I believe we still have those available to buy, which I bought a lot of those. I thought they were adorable. Oh, finally I'm going to pull out some Nuvo drops. Gold, blue, and translucent. All 3 of those I've gotten from Not Just for Boys. So I'm just going to go ahead and put one little drop in each one. And then after I add these Nuvo drops, I do add some journaling at the bottom later, but that's pretty much my page, as you can see. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like. Thank you.